Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Midnight Suns. It feels like we've been a little bit on the back foot recently, like we're constantly facing trouble from Lilith and her minions that they are anticipating us rather than us anticipating them. I don't like it, I really don't like it. Having a quick look at the map, it looks like there's a whole bunch of chests available for us to open. So I'm going to scooch around quickly off camera and grab them, just so that they're done and out the way. And then we'll probably move into the Abbey and, well, we need to talk to Peter. But we'll just see. Is it going to transition us straight into the Abbey, or do I get to walk around? I get to not walk around. It's transitioning us in. Okay. I'm going to go around and grab all the various boxes and stuff. So I'll meet you back here in just a moment. Alright, welcome back everyone. Just about finished going around gathering up all of these. We've got a lot more pallets for people. We're at the point where it doesn't look like we're actually getting pallets out of most of the chests. Instead, we're getting items. So we've got night shift for a couple of people. We've got a whole bunch of Wolverine pallets. But I think we're going to need epic chests, sorry, legendary chests, if we're going to get anything further. There was one more thing I wanted to do. I wanted to go back to Agatha's altar quickly, because we left this offering here. Let's do the purify.
Seems my offering was accepted.
Yeah, it gives us some gloss and a key, which is absolutely fine. I've grabbed a couple of reagents, but I haven't gone around and done absolutely everything. Like, you can still see that there's some dotted here. We're not really utilizing them that much. What I will do though, let's just grab those, is we'll have a quick look at the pallets that we've picked up and see who we can adjust. Most notably, the man himself. Oh my word, look at all of these. So we could go for classic. That is pretty cool. Dark design, yeah. Fatigues is alright. I like the shadow and blood. Night shift will fit in with everything else we're doing. High alert. Hides is okay. Steel wind. Tiger is very similar to the classic. Wild hunt. I think night shift. Let's put everyone on night shift for a while. In fact, if we go back into him quickly. Oh my word. That's hilarious. We're not going to do that. X-Force looks alright, but again, that's going to require buying Eclipse credits, which we're not going to do. Right. Ghost Rider, you also picked up night shift. So finally, we can have you fitting in with the rest of the team. We also got a couple of others, which is alright. Hides and Blood Rider, I do like them, but we'll stick with night shift. Magic, you're already like pretty on point, but night shift. Oh, look at the arm! Look at the arm. That is very cool. I think we're gonna switch across to it. So does that mean everyone has night shift? The captain doesn't yet. Did we unlock it? Yes, we did. Okay, we're now out of gloss, so we can't afford to buy it for anyone else. You've already got it. You've already got it. You've already got it. You've already got it. We have it available. We just haven't bought it. So we need to save up 300 gloss to get Nico on team. Everyone else is fine though. That's alright. Okay, let's head back to the Abbey and speak to Peter. There's probably going to be some bits for us to grab around the Abbey, because I haven't done the internal scout, so we'll keep our eyes peeled for them as we go around. Not seeing anything in here. This won't take us long. Quick scooch around in the war room. There's a little bit, some credits, some attack essence, some heroic essence. Tiny bits, but they do help. They do help. Actually, thinking about it, is there any way for us to get gloss with these? I don't think so. Gloss to credits. That's an interesting one. Credits to gloss. Ooh. We could do that 3 times.
Lovely, dear. You're a natural. That was expertly done, Hunter.
Okay, we can now afford the very, very last customization that we wanted. Alright, everyone is on point. I like having a nice homogeneous team. I'm fine with the variety and everything, but if you're properly gearing people up for stuff, you want to look the part.
I like the shirt, but I wish we'd made hoodies.
Yeah, we'll chat to you in just a second.
Good today, girl?
Got to talk to Charlie first. No extra arcane knowledge there. Just down the corridor and back, and then we'll have a chat with Peter. Alright, all looks clear. Hey, buddy.
We're supposed to have shop class tonight, but Tony really got under his skin. I've never seen him this mad. Can you help me talk him down?
Sure.
Lead the way.
Thanks, Hunter.
What's happened? Oh, has he changed the car?
You've gone too far, Tony.
Explain how replacing outdated equipment is a problem.
You moved my car.
It was in the way, and I moved it back.
Crap.
All this flashy junk isn't why I'm here. Why any of the rest of us are here.
Well, I'm here to make progress. If you aren't, then get out of the way.
No, Stark, you're wrong on this.
Never meet your heroes. I get it now. I don't know why I thought you could change.
Yeah, we're going to have to dial Stark back a bit. He's operating at like an 11. And as much as Robbie can be a bit hot-headed, haha, yeah, it's definitely gonna need to be Stark that steps back.
Space. Let's get started. We don't have much on this saber-tooth guy, but we know he's incredibly dangerous. He's also somewhat predictable.
In what way?
When it comes to a fight, he's extremely aggressive. Our ideas take advantage of that.
Okay.
What have you cooked up?
The initial prototype uses a tailored pheromone to keep him away. It provokes an intense revulsion we hope will blunt his attacks.
Well, that's nice.
Like a foul scent used to keep animals at bay?
Well put. Our other prototype is... well, we kept it simple. It's part sedative and part itching powder.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Trip him up with a thorn in his paw.
A very distracting thorn at that. Thanks for getting me those components. We're good to go. Time to... Tony, what's up?
I think your gearhead pal is still wound up.
Okay. Hunter, give me a minute. I want to make sure Robbie's okay.
Take your time. I'll assemble the prototype for the Hunter.
Oh, I'd prefer to hold off. There are some details I want to go over before we begin.
Oh, come on. You've managed so far. How hard can it be for me?
Sure.
A little bit
fine.
condescending.
Before we get started, I've noticed Parker takes twice as long to finish these prototypes than he should. I have some ideas.
Just a moment.
Give me a minute.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I can handle this myself.
Okay.
Sit back and watch the master at work.
I think this was always going to go that way. We've got Wrath already. Creed Repellent. Select a hero. They gain block equal to half their maximum health. Alright, that's pretty cool. And Habanero Dart. Apply 2 vulnerable. I do like this. The block is fine, but applying vulnerable...
What? You looking for a round 2? I don't want to butt heads, but to quote a frenemy, I can do this all day.
Tony, I don't want to fight you. You were my hero growing up.
Kids do love Iron Man.
Not Iron Man. You, Tony. The man who could fix any problem with technology.
What do you want, Robbie?
10 years ago, you bought the Salazar steel plant, then shut it down. Do you remember what you said at the press conference? When you announced the Stark Technology Center?
Something witty?
You said, I'm here to make progress. If you aren't, you should get out of my way. Tony, you put half the families in my neighborhood out of work. And for what? You never even broke ground on that technology center.
I don't even remember this.
3 years later, most of the families who you put out of work had moved away. Follow the jobs, you know? The rest of us weren't so lucky. That's when things got real bad. But those families had it right. You need to know when it's time to move on. So good luck with shop class. I hope it's all the progress you want it to be.
You too, Parker?
Yeah, Tony. If I could manage it, how hard can it be for you?
Oh, burn! Sick burn!
Damn it.
What have you done, Tony?
What just happened?
You got what you wanted.
I guess you are in charge now.
I didn't want this.
That is not what I saw.
I can fix this.
Maybe, but not tonight.
Alright, well, I think we're done with shop class.
It's your move, Tony.
Let's just check, see if anyone needs to
Can't move for you. That defeats the purpose of the game.
talk to us. No. Let's get some shut-eye then.
How do you know?
Okay, we've got new ability to upgrade, new artifacts to study, etc, etc. Let's start off with a quick look around for anything we can use in the Abbey. And then we'll head down into the forge as we normally do. There's a little bit of skill essence. Anything obvious out here? Attack essence.
What's shaking, Bacon?
Hey!
I have something for you.
A pony?
No, more components for next shop class.
Components for shop class.
Be honest. Have I traveled back in time?
No, you sent me a message.
Right. I set those up before the last meeting. And you got one.
So, what should I do with these components?
I can take them.
Are you sure?
Yeah. If you hand them over, I can get Tony and Robbie talking again.
Alright, sounds good to me.
And if not?
I'll give them all back. Deal?
Sure. I mean, I don't think you're going to steal from me, so... There's a little bit of gloss. We'll just check along here. Let's do upstairs before we go down
It's a
into...
simple
Oh dear.
I mean, maybe?
Maybe how? Maybe you did see a stolen piece of one-of-a-kind gamma tech at the mysterious creepy lad?
It is possible. We were busy.
Yeah, trying to save our friend. The one you all abandoned.
No, the one we are all trying to save, along with the rest of the planet.
Banner's accelerator.
Now this from the person who saw their first light bulb a few weeks ago.
And we're done here.
What if I were to tell you that theoretically, we could use the accelerator to destroy the Parchment of Power?
Interesting.
Say, theoretically, that without the Parchment of Power,
The prophecy could not come to pass.
but that is impossible.
Agreed.
This from the wizard with the talking cape, the resurrected demon hunter, the blood witch, and the queen of limbo? I'm the most boring person here.
There might be a way to return to that facility. You never told me that. My sword retains a memory of every portal I open, but it is better if I show you.
Is this going to be a problem? No, that doesn't look good.
Each time I try to reach it, something pushes back. Like I've hit a wall.
Wall? More like pure
Evil.
A demonic energy barrier. Unlike any I felt before.
Bruce. No matter what we do, he's always one step ahead
This
of
is what I was saying
us.
earlier.
To think, he used to be the boring one.
There has to be a way through, and we have to find it.
Try explaining that to Auntie Caretaker. She just read me the riot act about putting you in danger.
You worry about the barrier. I will handle Sarah.
After I finished looting the room. Right. Let's just carry on scooching around, then we'll head down into the forge and do our normal bits. A little bit of arcane knowledge over on the side. We must be pretty close to level 17 now. I think when we hit 17, I might try again at the next challenge. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie Warley Puppy Face.
Charlie Warley Puffy Face, brilliant. Okay, let's go down into the forge. We'll come back and talk to Caretaker in a moment.
Big plans are in motion, Hunter. Everything seemed kind of hopeless until I started poking through Dad's old files, and then bingo, the old man delivered.
What have you
The
found?
man you hated.
Gives us our biggest ace in the hole. I know, the irony is not lost on me.
I don't trust his technology.
No offense, but I am not sure I trust anything your father created. Especially after the way you described him.
Hey, you can say anything you want about me or my family, but you can't question our scientific ability. That's the one thing in life none of us screwed up. The original intention of the Gamma Accelerator was to supercharge gamma radiation. It could make a Hulk smash into a Hulk obliterate.
I see where this is going.
And who says Hulk gets all the fun? It would take just a few modifications to make it into a very potent weapon. To be honest, I think that's kind of true of everything my dad created.
Brilliant.
So the lab.
Is on our to-do list, but right now we have something more pressing.
We need to get our hands on the Parchment of Power.
That does seem like
Let's
a
do
logical
that.
move.
We need Johnny Blaze to play ball. This is a good plan. I know it.
A force field
Hey,
like
Doc.
that, powered by demonic energy, would be impassable for nearly everyone.
Nearly?
Well, the magic that created that force field was the darkest kind. Not unlike the dark energies within you.
I see where this is going, but you're clutching at straws.
Just because dark magic lives in me does not guarantee I can pass through a demonic barrier.
Listen, I didn't mean...
Your body is mostly water, so I suppose you would have no trouble passing through a wall of ice.
Yes, if I could make my body hot enough to melt the ice.
So what do you suggest? I go up and try to walk through the barrier?
Not yet. You will need protection.
Some sort of armor?
I don't want to say too much until I've consulted the library. We will talk soon.
Alright.
That barrier is not as insurmountable as it seems.
You want to... Ah, you need my help. Okay.
Can I ask a favor?
Right. I heard you don't know about the superhero civil war. The Human Registration Act is a touchy subject around here. What would you have done? Register your powers or keep the knowledge to yourself? I think we need Iron Man friendship XP more than anything, because I keep pissing off Tony. So we'll go with
Thanks, Hunter.
registering. Artifact study.
Are there any curses I should be aware of?
What are we gonna get? Okay, an epic blueprint. We've got some essences and a knife. Our research level is up to 12. Not that that really helps us, because there's nothing else to research at that level. But we can do the old 3-4. Ooh. Heroes draw a card when an ally knocks an enemy into them. That's very nice.
All right.
Definitely get that going.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Forge of mystery. We never close.
And we'll have a look at the abilities. Lethal Pounce. Chain 2, gain 1 strengthened. Okay. We'll leave it to me. Draw cards and extra redraws. It's pretty cocky. Heal, we don't care about. Rapid healing, we've already got one, but I do like the idea of boosting our Wolverine deck. We are going to need to work on getting Wolverine's
See you, Hunter.
friendship level up so we can start getting the mods. We actually need to put him in for healing, so we should do that in a moment. We have 1 rapid healing. This will allow us to upgrade it. That's fine. We could put lethal pounce in instead of a quick swipe. And that will allow us to upgrade the quick swipe as well. I think that's a good plan. Does mean that he's not going to be able to come out and play for a little bit, but it is what it is. Out into the yard. So, upgrades first.
Ready to work?
Rapid healing, that turns it into a massive, massive rapid healing.
Not everyone wants my advice.
And quick swipe, that doubles the damage.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
That'd be really nice to get modded. For us, we can upgrade a Fury. I don't know if it's worth us doing because it's not equipped. So I think we'll leave it alone. We could upgrade the shield bounce on the cap. Applying weak to everyone that the shield hits is actually a pretty good thing.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
Oh, draw a card and vulnerable. Yeah, we'll upgrade quick punch.
There's no wrong answers here.
Who else do we want to push? Let's have a look at Robbie. Yeah, we need a lot more heroic essence to upgrade these. The upgraded Hellride is not actually that much damage. How about the Doctor? We can upgrade the Winds of Watum. Enhance with 3 heroism to turn it into a forceful knockback. It's a reasonable upgrade. We'll put it in there. And all this is giving us training XP as well.
Welcome.
I think that's all we're going to be able to afford. Yeah. Certainly without making a whole bunch of essence. So combat therapy. In you go.
Sounds relaxing.
And for daily sparring, combat bonus for selected hero, increase their knockback distance. Okay, we could go for Captain America.
We could go a few rounds.
An extra 5% on the knockback distance. It's not bad.
All right then.
Okay, we need to talk to Caretaker and we need to send Nico on a hero op still. We haven't had the opportunity to do that. I don't think we want to buy a gamma coil. We could buy intel, but that's not going to help us. We've got lots of intel. Oh, actually, sorry, we could sell intel for credits. We do have a lot of intel. Alright, let's do that.
Bye.
Caretaker, where are you?
You obviously have something to say, so please say it. And make it quick. We don't have a lot of time.
We never do.
We need to go back to the Hydra lab Banner was using. We need...
I don't need to hear any more. The answer is no.
Spoil sport. You're making a grave mistake.
You think you are being tough and decisive, but you are making a terrible mistake right now. We are running out of time and we need to take this chance. Otherwise, we may lose everything.
And say I agreed to the plan. And you returned to the lab, and Hydra was able to finish what they started. Which is to say, they finally kill you. It seems that would be an even worse mistake.
It does seem like it.
This is the last I want to hear of such an ill-advised plan. When I said you needed to work better as a team last night, I didn't mean you needed to work better to come up with absurd ideas.
Ah, what a bitch! I thought I led the team now.
I thought I was the leader of this team now. If I am the leader, then maybe I should have the room to actually lead. And right now, I need to lead the team to retrieve the Gamma Accelerator.
I see.
Good.
If you're feeling productive, maybe gather the team and use their collective resolve to stop the days from marching forward. It seems time is one of our enemies as well now.
Okay, well that wasn't particularly helpful. Where's Magic? Out in the yard? Yep, hello.
So what did Caretaker say to Stark's big plan?
Well,
Outward,
she wasn't happy.
What did Caretaker say when you proposed breaking back into Big Bad Banner's lab to retrieve Stark's Gamma
Accelerator.
Gamma thing.
Yes, that. I cannot imagine it went well. Not well at all.
No, you're pretty accurate, but she can't stop us.
It is not like she can stop us.
Thought you would say that, Hunter.
No, she cannot stop us, just as we cannot make her trust us.
I wish she would trust us, so we wouldn't have to go sneaking around behind her back.
She knows what we're gonna do.
We deserve that, you know, to be trusted.
Well, you only need to trust yourself.
The only person you need to trust in this world is yourself.
And Nico, Blade, Robbie, and now, you.
You trust me, Ilyana?
That's a stupid question.
It is a stupid question.
I trust you almost as much as I trust Wanda. That's why it's imperative for you to convince Caretaker that going back to Banner's lab is in the best interest of the entire team.
You think we will encounter Wanda there?
I know we will. Now hurry along and figure out a way to make it happen. We're counting on you.
Alright, well, we could talk to Caretaker again.
It's good to have you around again.
But I think
What's up, Hunter?
we can probably... Oh, we're going to have to do a general mission beforehand. Okay, well, if we're going to do a general mission, let's see if we can get some resources. It doesn't look like we can. An intel cache would give us a hero op for Nico. So let's stop a Hydra helicopter. Deal 305 damage while binary and get some credits. Sure, that doesn't cost us much to do. Let's give that a go. Okay, who do we want to take on this? I think it's going to be Cap, and... yeah, we have a bunch of items. So let's swap out the Phoenix Flame. We'll bring a Nanotech Weave out for a bit of extra heroism. Blessed Blade is fine. Vampiric Essence is fine. Although we could switch over for the anti-material charm instead of vampiric essence. Let's do it. I do like the night shift color palette. I think it's really good. Certainly fits my personal aesthetic. Okay. Gotta stop the Hydra helicopter.
We can't allow that helicopter to escape. Do whatever it takes to stop it before it departs.
And it is being defended. Of course it is.
You really got a one-track mind.
We don't have much time. Take down anyone in your path and stop that helicopter.
Shouldn't take long.
Right, so we have some pretty big bits that we can start off with. We can go all out on this guy. That will get rid of his shield completely. All of our cards are already critical. Yeah, let's start with this.
No mercy for the servants of
There was a time when they had the highest of standards for the minions. That time's clearly past.
The protection's been lost. So, what I'm thinking, we can photon beam the helicopter and the guy in front. It's really not a bad option.
I'm on it.
There's a level up for the cat. So, next question. Perhaps we push this guy back into the helicopter? We do need Captain Marvel to become binary. Let's quick jab this guy. Actually, no. Let's push you back into this guy, like that.
That looked like it hurt.
Now we'll do the quick jab, except we'll do it on the doggo.
Seems like it'd be cheaper just to replace you guys with robots.
We're going to have to redraw. Try and get another card that we can use. Yeah. Get some block. Seeing as everyone's going to be attacking you.
Ready up.
It's enough to go binary. So next turn we can start dishing out the damage. And we've got a lot of defense now. We're not going to be able to... Oh, actually, maybe. Right. So with the Hunter, we could spend some heroism to, like, take out this Shadow Hound. May as well delay the helicopter for a turn, seeing as it's free. I don't think it's really needed. We've thinned their numbers out quite considerably. Let's get Captain Marvel to detonate this. Because this is going to count towards doing damage while binary.
Watch this.
Is that it? That was 230. Oh, the damage against the helicopter didn't count. That's fine though. It's still pretty good.
We will never forsake her. Target locked in.
Captain America is just there to draw attention. Still got a binary. It's all fine.
I just don't know when to quit.
You're getting your shield back up. There's really not much shield though. Especially with your bleed.
Have not lost interest.
Keep it up. The helicopter is back in action. Finish it off while we have the chance.
If we do Tactician, then we can do Fist of Radiance straight after, and that will finish off our little mini mission.
That's the stuff.
So Fist of Radiance is going to kill him.
Is that all?
Very much overkill. There's our objective completed. With one card play left. Let's push Captain America into this guy. Sorry, push the Hound with Captain America into that guy.
Like you needed a break.
And gets invisible. And we can get you killed by smacking across that way into the Hunter. It's not going to be quick, but it's fine. Before we do that, though, let's see if we can get any quick attacks. It's not exactly fast. No, none of these are fast. Okay, well, let's get one of them knocked out at least.
Hail that.
We'll draw 2 cards from it, and that's pretty good. Plenty of block available.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
Maybe you should call a few more.
Okay, I think we're gonna go bring it on. That's gonna taunt everyone nearby, which isn't really needed. But it is going to put us in a reasonable... In fact, if we go here... Who's got health? You've got health. Because I'd like to have someone pushed back into us. Or maybe push them back into each other. You 3 are going to end up dying to a shield. So let's actually go over here.
Here to help. No change in plans?
So, shield bounce. Can I get the helicopter? And yes, I can. Look at that. That is perfect.
You're going down.
Ding, ding.
Maybe
should get a
Ding.
shield
Oh,
like
it didn't
that.
actually hit the helicopter.
What do you think?
Not to worry. Let's redraw one of the hero combos. Cap, if you'd be so kind as to push this guy back. That simplifies that. We can also hit this onto you.
Target confirmed.
Might have been better to actually detonate this instead. With one card play. Let's just punch this thing. It's going to have a bit of knockback. Not enough to knock it into the helicopter, but it means we're free to take the helicopter out next turn.
Your grandfather back in the day too.
It's going to be just a little bit more time than I wanted to spend on it.
The helicopter is preparing for takeoff. We still have some time. Make sure you don't ignore it.
Don't worry, we're not. Guarding strike.
That's some move.
Then merciless. And it is gone.
Not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
I like that landscape. That was pretty cool. Just 2 stars. If we'd done it 1 turn faster, we probably would have got 3. But we got some credits. We got an intel cache and the gamma coil. An unlikely trio. No, a very likely trio, I'd say. And we got a little bit of gloss. Seeing as we just spent all of our gloss, I think that's perfectly acceptable. Right, well, off the back of that, there's going to be some people that want to have a chat with us. We'll wander around and loot the room as normal, but that's where we're going to finish up for this episode, I think. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Midnight Suns. See you soon.